A biracial woman in her 20s holds her breath at the bottom of a pool.
My name is Zoe Walker. Not so long ago, I wanted to be a journalist. Now, I just want to hold my breath and sink. Not because I want to black out,
Flash of a girl crying.
but for the calm that comes beforehand.
Police firing.
When thoughts die and memories
A
drown.
bus crashes through a wall.
90 seconds. That's about how long it takes for me. And suddenly, it's like none of it ever happened.
In the desert, leaves fall from a tree. A sun blazes overhead. Text on screen. A portly white man in his mid-30s and a young biracial girl sit at a picnic bench by a rest stop.
Daddy, are we gonna play?
Sorry, Pumpkin. You bet we're gonna play. Now, I know you're an expert, but are you sure you've looked at everything?
Trust me, I got this.
Okay. Then what color is...
Next to the small rest stop is a truck mounted on a pole and a wooden fence. A red SUV car is parked nearby and a black woman in her mid-30s sleeps inside.
the public restroom?
Ew.
What? It's just a building. It's not like I said poop or something.
You just did.
Did I? Okay, well, what's the answer?
It's sort of brownish red?
Hey, you are rocking this today, Zoe. Looks like you're ready for the next level.
What's the next level?
You ask me one final question. If I don't get it on the first try, you win the whole game.
Let's play it.
Okay. Let me just have one last look around.
On top of the picnic bench sits a pink and blue kid's backpack with 6 gold stars on it.
Ready?
Okay, shoot.
How many stars are on my backpack?
This is a toughie. Is it 6?
How'd you know?
I used my superpowers. But I'll tell you, you're getting hard to beat.
Oh, did I doze off?
Zoe runs for the car as her mother smiles. Behind the father, an older white man and a small dog approach.
Okay, come on, back in the car. We still got 45 states' license plates to spot. Hey,
Hey. You doing okay?
yeah, sure. It's, I'm fine, Michelle. We're good.
Why are you guys acting weird again?
It's nothing, hun. Just a long trip.
I tell you, the only thing worse than feeding a dog fast food is smelling it again on the way out.
Grandpa!
Wait, I'm your grandpa? All this time, I thought you were my grandpa.
How far'd you walk? I was worried you got lost.
Oh, just to the tree. You know dogs. They think they're the ones holding the leash.
Start car.
All right, crew, buckle up. I want to make it to Albuquerque before we stop for the night.
You're listening to Drive Time on KNPW, Flagstaff's first and finest. It's another beautiful Arizona afternoon, and your weekend starts here.
The family gazes out at the sparse landscape. Their luggage is secured to the roof of the car. The father mimes singing into a microphone and motions for Michelle to join. Title card, as dusk falls.
So, what's next? License plate game? Another round of row, row, row your boat?
She fell asleep halfway through your solo. You definitely get first prize for keeping her entertained.
I am not entertaining. I am shepherding. You are my flock, and I plan to herd you to St. Louis in high spirits.
Nice try.
Wasn't taking the scenic route your idea? I wanted to do this trip at 30,000 feet.
Oh, I'm not complaining about the drive. I'm just trying to picture Vince living in the Midwest.
Well, yeah, St. Louis wasn't my first choice, or my second, or my fifth. But it's just a place on a map, right? I'm sure I'll live.
Well, I did survive my first 18 years there, and it's a better place now than it was then.
Wait, you're from St. Louis? I had no idea.
Ha ha ha, you're very funny.
Look, I'm just trying to stay positive. You've got your tenure, I've got my new job.
Michelle looks down. Vince's face slackens. Text. Book 1. Collision.
Couldn't make me work for a pet food company if it was the only job left in the country.
Jim, I don't think that's helping.
$10,000. You should have gone for the jugular. Sued those bastards at the airline the way they pinned that thing on you. Not signed some settlement paper.
I haven't signed it yet.
But you still want to, right? I know it's your call, but I think it's time to put this whole thing behind us.
I know, it's just... it's hard. And once I sign, that's it. I'll never work for an airline again.
I know.
A lizard shuffles by a road sign that reads, "Welcome to Two Rock County."
Vince was a good kid, but he always did let people walk all over him. When you were small, you asked me to buy you these cheap action figures so you'd have something to give the kids at school when they picked
And
them.
what was I like in high school, huh?
Ouch.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
If you two didn't want me to come, you could have said so.
Zoe wanted you to come.
Well, Zoe appreciates me, even if no one else does. Oh, look at her little face. She wouldn't dream of making an old man feel he wasn't.
A truck approaches. Bristle steering wheel. Brake. The car skids to a safe stop. White smoke pours from the hood of the car.
Zoe!
Are you okay, Pumpkin?
What happened?
She's just shaken, I think.
The car fails to start. Vince gets out to investigate. He looks under the car. Oil is spilling.
Great.
The truck stops. A white male teenager is in the back and two white men are up front.
Hey, thanks for coming back. If you give me
Learn how to drive, asshole!
Are you kidding me?
Country kids. Oh, the desert version. Lucky we're still in one piece.
The road the truck sped away on stretches into the distance as Vince and Jim return their attention to the car. Text. In the same truck, the teenager in the back listens to headphones.
Man, the look on his face. I hope he didn't see our license plate. Nah. Stupid fucker was too busy yelling into the wind.
The two men are in their early 20s. The eldest smokes and drives. They pull up to a two-story home in a calm suburban neighborhood.
That's the one. 28 Northwood. Ugly as hell. These houses all look the same to me. Jay, you ready?
Jay gazes up at a bird on a telephone wire.
Jay!
What?
Head out of the clouds, little bro. Knew we shouldn't have brung him.
Come on. He'll pull his weight.
Look, this is just like we talked about. There's enough cash in that safe to put the last few weeks behind us. We stay alive, we keep the house, everything goes back to normal.
You haven't told me whose house this is.
It doesn't matter who. You're always out skulking in the woods, climbing trees and all that. We all know you're good at it. And you want to help the family, right?
You know I do.
Then here's your chance. Hop that fence and find a way in.
A shotgun.
Whoa. Does Ma know you took that?
Nope. But someone's got to watch your backs.
Jay jumps out.
We got 1 hour before they're home. If you hear 3 honks, you run like hell.
Hey, let's party.
Dale, the code.
Jay can read.
Jay has paper.
Don't screw this up, kid. We're counting on you.
All right. You go do your Tarzan bullshit over the back gate. I'll try the garage. Never know when you might get lucky.
Jay reaches for the fence. Jump fence. Jay lands nimbly. His eyes go wide. A tied-up Doberman dog stares at Jay, with the tag reading Cletus.
Hey,
The dog breaks its collar and lunges. Run away. Jay reaches a chute and the dog follows, shoving through the door to attack. Keep dog off. Push dog off.
sorry to lock you up like this.
He sees an open skylight window on the roof. Jay approaches the house and covers his face with a bandana. Inside, Jay hangs from the skylight and drops to the floor of a modestly decorated, open-plan living room. He removes his bandana.
Police, open up.
Jay crouches.
Or maybe it's the big bad wolf.
Jay opens the front door.
Not funny.
What happened?
He's got a Doberman. I had to lock it in the shed.
What's that?
He flicks Jay's nose.
Idiot.
As they walk through the living room, Jay looks at a picture of a man in a sheriff's uniform.
Whose house is this? Dante Romero, king of the pigs. Wait, the sheriff? Yep. You know Ma's beef with him goes way back. Even before he sent me to juvie. I know, but what? Way I see it, he owes us.
Dale takes the photo frame.
So, we ought to fuck this place up a little, while we're at it. Dale, he's the top cop in the whole county. You want to know how much respect I got for that? There isn't a day I don't think about getting back at that motherfucker.
Dale spits.
What'd you do that for? They might test it or something. Oh, come on. This is 2 Rock, not NYPD Blue. Now get looking for that safe.
Hotspot. Jay looks at a spacious living room with a couch, TV, and a fireplace with a landscape picture above it. There's a coffee table with a wallet on top.
No safe here.
Hotspot. Jay looks at a spacious living room with a couch, TV, and a fireplace with a landscape picture above it. There's a coffee table with a wallet on top.
Good place to hide a safe. Or not. You find anything? No. Maybe it's upstairs?
Dale eats peanut butter.
Yeah. Maybe.
Dale takes a strawberry fridge magnet.
What are you doing? It's for my girlfriend. You don't have a girlfriend. Shut up. I'm working on it.
Dale takes a bottle of lemonade from the fridge.
Hey, when life gives you lemons,
He unzips his pants.
Come here. Help me get a little payback. I kinda had to go anyway.
Jay takes a bottle of cola from the fridge.
What? Just... sometimes I forget you're home.
They smile and put the drinks back in the fridge.
All right. Enough screwing around. You look upstairs, and I'll check the rest of the rooms down here. Okay.
Jay ascends the staircase and notices a chairlift at the top. He sees a door at the end of the hallway ajar but approaches the closest room. He pushes open the door. Inside is a middle-aged white woman in a motorized wheelchair, who slowly turns to him and removes a pair of headphones.
Or his wife.
The woman looks to the other side of the room, where an emergency help button hangs next to her bed.
Shit.
Text.
12 years repairing jumbo jets. You think I'd be able to fix a car?
Jim looks down.
You okay?
Yeah, sure. Seen one motel, you've seen them all.
Jim lights a cigarette.
You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna get a bottle of water.
A sign reads the Desert Dream Motel. A train passes in the distance.
Ma, Ryan's mom said I could stay over tonight. Don't wait up.
Vince and Zoe enter the motel's lobby as a young biracial boy passes. The dusty lobby has couches and an empty dining area. Zoe admires a mural of the desert.
Hello?
There's a call bell on a reception desk and a sign that says patience is a virtue. Vince leans on the desk.
Don't you think we might be in a bubble? No, I really don't. You've got Time Warner investing in AOL. You've got Pets.com talking IPO. I think we're headed for a huge first year of the new millennium. Okay then. What about the online media space?
Vince sees a photo of the same boy that ran out of the motel.
There's Amazon selling books.
A woman enters.
Hey.
Netflix.
Sorry about that.
Mail.
Thanks for
Any
waiting.
thoughts?
Hi. We got in an accident a few miles east of here. I don't suppose you have a couple of empty rooms and the number for a tow truck?
Ooh, no dice. Our mechanic's away in Tucson for the weekend.
Michelle enters.
All right then, just the 2 rooms.
That'll be 70. Cash only.
I've got 52.
That's enough for one room.
Hey, Joyce!
I'm doing something!
Look, can I just talk to the manager? I'm sure we can
And
find
what makes you think you're not talking to her?
Sorry, my bad. I just assumed.
Why? Have you never met a business owner with a vagina before?
Uh-oh. Is he giving you trouble?
Why? Is he yours?
Yep. 12 years. House trained and everything.
You know I'm standing right here.
Here's the thing.
His father curses in his sleep, and our daughter has a funny way of hearing everything.
No, I don't.
Oh, the sweetheart. The extra room is on the house. Yours is still $52.
It was a fuse again. Problem with not having breakers is... Oh, hey. Welcome to Two Rock.
Paul, do me a favor. Go ask Norma to tow this guy's car back here to the lot.
Ah, dang. You burst a tire or something? I'm pretty good at fixing stuff.
Engine problem, actually. But you're welcome to try. It's a red SUV. East. You can't miss it.
I'm on it.
Paul is a white man in his late 40s. Jim enters the lobby.
Hey, do I know you?
Nah. People just mistake me for Clint Eastwood.
Paul frowns. The family, minus Jim, enter a quaint motel room.
Thank God we're out of that heat.
Zoe jumps on a bed.
Are we on vacation now? Do we get to go in the pool?
Oh, you know what? Our swimsuits are in the moving truck. And stop jumping on the bed, okay?
Then, can I watch the Nature Channel? Please?
Hey, I said stop jumping.
I'll stop if you let me watch my show. It's educational.
All right, but only a half hour.
Yay! Thank you, Daddy.
And you have to tell me some cool facts afterwards. Man, we raised one hell of a negotiator.
It's been a tough day. She can have this one.
Michelle rubs her neck in discomfort.
You okay?
I don't know. It feels pretty sore. Would you mind rubbing it for a minute?
Nice room. Looks just like mine. Well, I'm going to take Zeus for a walk. Vince, would you mind joining me?
Didn't we just walk a mile?
Well, he has to pee, and I want to talk to you about something.
Michelle slouches, eyes glazed.
Sure, I'll come.
Michelle looks disappointed.
We won't be long.
Outside, a flock of birds pass.
Come on, Zeus. Here, boy.
Jim throws a stick a short distance. He turns to Vince.
Didn't mean to cause a fuss in the car earlier. Can't be easy having me yanking a chain like that when you two are so on edge.
Are you about to give me marriage advice? Because if I recall, you walked out on yours.
No. I just wanted to say thank you for these last few months. Getting to know you again, getting to know Zoe, it's been a blessing.
I'm glad she got to meet you.
You know the worst part about living with having this tumor in my head?
It's gotta be terrifying, knowing the end's on the way and you can't escape it.
First thing in my life I can't run away from, much as I want to. But what I meant is the guilt, the never-ending guilt. I disappeared for 30 years. I can only imagine how that must have been for you and your mother. Also, I could get high and flip off the world.
How could you have thought you'd be happier without your family? I mean, without mine, I'd be...
I don't know. I guess I just never liked being tied down. With a family, I felt...
trapped?
But not by you. By the responsibility.
I think it's the same thing.
I'm sorry, son. I am. And I know I've done nothing to